Welcome back, everyone. If there's one topic that always sparks the curiosity of many people from different walks of life, it is true crime. Whether it's serial killers or creepypastas, anything related to this genre seems to be enough to keep people hooked. And when it comes to serial killers, no criminal can beat the infamy of Jack the Ripper. It strikes fear even in the hearts of the most courageous people out there. And the mere mention of his crimes sends shivers down the spine. In today's video, we are going to delve into the dark world of true crime as we explore the notorious case of Jack the Ripper, one of the most infamous serial killers in history. Was he the most notorious true crime killer of all time? Let's find out in today's video. Jack the Ripper was a serial killer who operated in London in the late 19th century. The killer's identity remains unknown to this day, making him one of the most mysterious criminals in history. What makes his case even more perplexing is the brutality of his crimes. Jack targeted prostitutes, and his modus operandi involved slashing their throats open, disemboweling them, and mutilating their bodies. The sheer savagery of these attacks shocked the nation and sparked widespread fear and hysteria. The first recorded murder attributed to Jack the Ripper took place in August 1888 in the Whitechapel district of London. The victim was Mary Ann Nichols, a 43-year-old prostitute who was found dead in a secluded alley with her throat cut open. Over the next few months, a series of similar murders would follow. Catherine Eddowes, Elizabeth Stride, Mary Jane Kelly, and Annie Chapman were among the unfortunate souls claimed by the killer. Each victim was brutally mutilated, leading the police to believe that they were dealing with a single perpetrator. What truly set Jack the Ripper apart from other serial killers was the level of sophistication and planning that went into his crimes. He seemed to know exactly where to strike and how to inflict the maximum amount of damage. The killer would often lurk in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike before disappearing into the labyrinthine streets of London. This cat-and-mouse game between the killer and the police lasted for several months, leaving the residents of Whitechapel living in constant fear. As the body count rose, so did the public's fascination with the case. Newspapers across the country ran stories about the horrific murders, and the police received numerous tips and confessions from people claiming to have information about the killer. But despite all the attention, Jack the Ripper would evade capture, and the case would eventually go cold. The mystery surrounding Jack the Ripper has only grown over the years, and there are countless theories as to who he might have been. Some believe that the killer was a member of the royal family, while others suspect that he was a doctor or a butcher. There are even rumors that Jack the Ripper was a woman. Despite the numerous suspects and theories, the identity of the killer remains unknown. One of the main reasons why Jack the Ripper's legend has endured for over a century is the brutality of his crimes. The level of violence he inflicted on his victims was shocking and disturbing, and it continues to fascinate and repel people to this day. Additionally, the fact that he was never caught has only added to the mystery and intrigue surrounding his case. People have been captivated by the idea of a killer who was able to evade the police for so long, and they've created various theories and speculations about his identity and motives. Moreover, the setting of the crimes, London's Whitechapel district, has also contributed to the Ripper's notoriety. Whitechapel was a poverty-stricken area at the time, and the victims were some of the most marginalized members of society. This made the crimes all the more heinous and sparked outrage and disgust among the public. The stark contrast between the brutality of the crimes and the social context in which they occurred has made the case even more compelling. Furthermore, the impact of the Jack the Ripper murders on society cannot be overstated. The crimes caused widespread fear and hysteria, and they led to significant changes in law enforcement and social reform. The establishment of the Fingerprint Bureau and the introduction of forensic techniques were directly influenced by the need to solve cases like this. Additionally, the murders brought attention to the plight of prostitutes and the need for better working conditions and legal protections. In conclusion, Jack the Ripper remains the most notorious true crime killer of all time due to a combination of factors: the brutality and sophistication of his crimes, the mystery surrounding his identity, the impact on society, and the intriguing setting of the murders, have all contributed to his enduring fame. As we continue to grapple with the darkness of humanity, Jack the Ripper serves as a chilling reminder of the evil that can lurk in the shadows. Whether he was a product of his time or a monster beyond comprehension, his legacy will continue to haunt us for generations to come. So do you think Jack the Ripper was indeed the most notorious true crime killer of all time? Why or why not? Do let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. While we wrap up today's video, we want to remind you to like and share this video if you found it interesting, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with our latest videos. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Goodbye.